My project was about sustainable architecture, as you can see. I chose this because it's been quite a long ongoing passion. Did you know that CO2 is emitted into the air by just living in your own house? Well, that can change. And you will learn all about it in my PYPX. Well, I chose this topic because I also find it very important to save the world, but I also feel I find architecture very interesting. So PYPX is a project where we can choose a passion, and then we follow that passion into research, but we also learn about all the different elements of the PYP and the different learner profiles.
We had to make an artifact, which is here. We had to write an autobiography describing yourself, a passion paper describing why you want this passion, and you have to have a few SDGs, sustainable development goals, and mine was 13 climate action. For my project, I had how art impacts the way people think and act.
I wrote a passion paper describing why it was my passion. To me, art is a language that anyone can understand. It brings people together and to do something they love. Through art, humans can deal with environmental issues.
And I wanted this project because I think it's really important about the environment, and I also love my passion to be art, so I wanted to connect those two so I could do two things that I really love.
One of the most important elements is when they construct an artifact that is either to represent the process or something close to their heart when it comes to their passion topic.
So this artifact is supposed to represent a sustainable home with all the different sustainable elements. So to start off, we have a green roof, this represents moss, because that's usually what green roofs are made out of. On top are the solar panels. And then of course outside we have a fully decorated garden with a lot of green so that can absorb the rain.
This is my artifact, and I used it creating the trash I collected from my action. Here is twisted up trash I used from one of the parks, because I went to 3 parks. And everything here you see is the trash I collected. And my artifact represents all the forest, because when you look in the forest you don't see trash there. When you go deeper in you're going to find old trash there, so that's what it represents.
PYP Exhibition is the culminating event for the 8-year program here at AIS. The kids have an opportunity to dig into something that is close to their heart, something they're passionate about, and then they make connections across relevant topics going on in the world. So the beginning portion of the year was dedicated to really understanding what the PYP framework is. So kids were digging into the learner profile, the 5 approaches to learning skills, research thinking, communication, social, and self-management. And in the PYP exhibition, all 5 are essential.
The most important ATO I used was my self-management skills, to keep track of time and to keep organized. I also felt I used my research skills a lot and my thinking skills.
The ATOs I think I used was definitely self-management skills for managing the time, and research skills, for sure, with all my research topics and everything, key concept questions.
Here at AIS, kids have a written component, and since COVID, we moved towards an online presence, so kids have developed a website to capture the whole process. Action, collaboration. They were really also learning about how to ask those deep inquiry questions. What are the good questions that are going to lead to significant learning and the next set of questions to follow? The PYP exhibition is also one of the greatest preparatory experiences for the MYP because it's coming next.
And it starts right here.